That's some real bullshit right there. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, let's just auto and skip everything. So how's life? It's been pretty good. I bought a tub of G Fuel, Blue Ice. It's all right. It's okay. Yeah, it tastes pretty okay. It tastes kind of like a blue Monster, but without that like carbonated, acidic bullshit that you get from Monsters and Rockstars. No, you get a little bit of that, but I think you get more like of a subtle flavor out of these than you get with Rockstar, which I think is good. I like that I don't get an in. Wait, what? Oh, did something change? Oh, oh. You got something stuck there. What, on my head? Without thinking, Hitomi reached up and plucked it off, and it was a cockroach. It was about 10 centimeters long, its body glistening black, sporting feelers and several pairs of legs. It began to writhe and wriggle between Hitomi's slender fingers. Gosh, he yelped, it's a cockroach. He jumped backward, but Hitomi didn't so much as flinch. Phew, sorry, that gave me a bit of a start, he continued. Guess it must have fallen from the windows up there. Still, Hitomi did not move. Hitomi? She didn't appear to hear him. Hello? Hitomi? Ooh. With muffled gurgle, Hitomi passed out on the spot, her body as stiff as a mannequin. What? Hitomi, are you okay? Hitomi! 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 Ah. No matter how loudly Achi called her name, Hitomi would not come to. Did I get a bad end out of this? Ah, fuck me, man. God damn it. From that day onward, Achi devoted even more of his time and energy to collecting trash. It became his personal passion to see that his city was a clean one, devoid of cockroaches. That was the man that he had been handed, or if nothing else, his atonement. Oh, it's so dumb. She died? She fucking died of a cockroach? Oh, dang. It's a cockroach. Yeah. Alright, yeah, I gotta go to Thomas' story and change that. It's this one, yeah. Change this to just grab the box. Alright. And then from here, it unlocks Achi stuff, and then from here, I think. Okay, yeah, that unlocks all that. Okay. And then from here... Oh, I remember where this one is. The jump is in a blue text. That's right. I forgot about this one because I unlocked this before I got to this point in Minorikawa's story. Alright, Minorikawa took a look at his wristwatch and gritted his teeth. By the way, just what sort of impression do you have of this wristwatch? Just respond with whatever comes to mind. I think... gaudy. Damn, is it that late already? He needed to head for the sales demo. The surveillance camera article wasn't done, but he just had to leave it where it was for now. As he was slipping his laptop back into his bag, his cell phone rang. He looked at the screen and saw Chiaki's name listed as the incoming caller. Was she done with the interviews? Hurriedly, he picked up. Chiaki, how's it going? Several wet sniffles came through the receiver. Hey, are you crying? It's no use, Chiaki's voice was, indeed, punctuated by sobs. People won't stop talking no matter how hard I try. Oh, come on. This again? Really? I can't do it. Don't worry about paying me. Just please let me go home. Minorikawa was already operating on a too tight schedule. He didn't have time to worry about Chiaki on top of it all. Look, just slow down and take a breath. And keep at it a little longer. He should have seen this coming when he first called her. Her shyness was practically pathological. But if you cut her loose now, all this frustration would be for nothing. But I can't do it, Chiaki whined again. I'm sorry, I really am. Look, just calm down. Minorikawa was practically screaming into his phone. Just stay where you are until I get there, okay? Got that? Whatever you do, just don't move. Leaving the money for his coffee on the table, he strode out of the cafe. Street interviews were tougher than they looked. Not many random passersby were willing to stop and do a back and forth. Still, being able to talk to people on the street was a fundamental skill for a freelance reporter. All Minorikawa wanted was for Chiaki to put in a little effort and make it happen. Although he found her personality frustrating, he actually quite liked her writing. Reading her words, you'd never guess what she was like in person. If she could just break the right story, he was sure readers would be quite taken with her. There was no time like the present. Here we go. The plaza outside Shibuya Station was as crowded as ever. Minorikawa looked around and soon spotted Chiaki. Hey, what are you doing? He asked. She was hunkered down in front of the statue of Hachiko, squatting in an odd position. A group of kindergartners were gathered nearby, peering at her with sadness in their eyes, like she was a stray dog or something. These are girls from Midoriyama Academy's kindergarten. They're always hanging around the train station after school. They're killing time inside of the Tokyo 5000 series display car, the new landmark by the Hachiko entrance. The beat compensation police box has nicknamed them the Kinder Partners. Nice. That's pretty good. What's this all about? Minorikawa asked. This is how I end up when I lose all my self-confidence. I just want to hide. Oh, for crying out loud, get up, Will you? I don't wanna. I don't. Stop crying. Chiaki sniffled and wiped at her eyes. Let me ask you this, Minorikawa stared down at her. What was it that made you want to be a freelance writer? I guess I wanted to try my hand at writing. A dangling bit of mucus bobbed in and out of Chiaki's left nostril as she spoke. That's disgusting. Okay, Minorikawa followed, and why's that? Well, I'm too embarrassed to say. Chiaki hid her face in her hands. Okay, never mind that then. Right now you have a task that hands to you. You can't just say you can't do it. Minorikawa tried to keep his tone calm. No magazine in the world is going to let a novice writer just write about whatever they want. You have to prove yourself first. Get your fundamentals down. I already know all that. Minorikawa took the notebook from Chiaki's hands. Hey, she squeaked. Wait, you've only talked to one person so far? There sure wasn't going to be a story in that. Yeah, well, not a person exactly. What's this here? A cat? No, I mean, yes, there was a person in a cat costume. Oh my god, Tama jumps from here? Oh my god. God damn. What should I do? Where could the truck that took the burning hammer possibly have gone? I'm standing there racking my brain when I hear a voice call out from behind me. Excuse me. Aw, she's super cute. Are you, happy with your life right now? I turned to see a woman holding a notebook. Huh? I mean, sorry. Do you mind if I ask you a couple questions? I do not have the time for this right now. I'm more than a little busy. Oh, no, I mean, I understand if you can't. She's giving me this hyper-intensive stare. I can't tell if she's trying to be intimidating or if she's actually afraid of me. Something about her is definitely off. Way too jittery and suspicious for my liking. Whatever she wants, I'd rather not get involved. I'm actually pretty busy, I say. Oh, but... I mean, just real quick. It'd be a huge help, please. But... I really... Please. She vows so many times she looks like she's one of those drinking birds. And we were talking about that bird that functions, blah, blah, blah. Heat engine mechanism, blah, blah, blah. Dip its head, blah, blah, blah. Back up. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Give her a few moments of your time. I guess I can give her at least a few moments of my time. Alright, but please make it quick. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. She goes back into drinking bird mode. Okay, so what was the question? Alright, so are you happy with your life right now? Right now, as you can see, I am a cat. Oh, a cat. Yes, I see a cat. So, yeah, I'll put down cat. She just writes the word cat in her notepad. Right, thank you. Are we finished already? Yes, we can finish right here. That sure was quick. Not sure I get what it was all about. Did I really give her enough to be useful? I doubt it, but hey, at least it was over fast. I head off in search of the burning hammer once more. Okay, I guess we're going with Tama for now. Until we get another to be continued or another keep out. No matter where I wander, though, I don't spot the truck anywhere. I was only 15 minutes before the demo was supposed to start. I'd better make my way back to the venue. Maybe Chiri had better luck in her search. She didn't. Back to the break room, I'm met by Mr. Yanagishita, who positively radiates despair. No, it was so bad. Did you find it? I'm sorry, I tried. Yanagishita's shoulders slump further at my response. Have you heard from Chiri? I ask. No, nothing yet. I guess she's our last hope. All of a sudden, Mr. Yanagishita holds up a pendant. The situation's rough. I'd like you to wear this. It's a miracle stone like the one I saw back in the storeroom earlier. This ought to kick up your luck a notch. Now I see that Mr. Yanagishita is wearing another miracle stone around his neck. Using one bit of sham merchandise to help find another. Nice. This is the pinnacle of pitiful. That's what this is. Hurry up, put it on before the luck runs out. His eyes are bloodshot. Something tells me that refusing this request won't be wise right now. After a moment's hesitation, I take hold of the pendant. The stone is blue and glittery. Oh. Is that Chiri? Mr. Yanagishita squeaks. He whips out his phone. Ah, no, sorry, he mutters after listening for a moment. I think you have the wrong number. Guess it isn't Chiri after all. Okay, okay. And yet he stays on the line. Huh? Really? His tone suddenly does a complete 180. Yes, please, thank you so much. As soon as he hangs up, Yanagishita strikes a victory pose. It's a miracle. Burning Hammer's back, baby. The recycling guy realizes mix-up and returns the boxes to the loading dock. Whoa, for real? You girls did great. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. I've never seen someone come so close to literally jumping for joy. I'm gonna go prep the demo room. You go bring the burning hammer inside. With that, Yanagishita practically flies out of the room. No way. Oh no! I broke everything! I wish that I actually get paid my 20,000 yen. Hey, it's worth a shot. With the miracle stone still clutched in my hand, I hurry out to the loading dock. I broke everything as Achi. Oh no. I brace myself before actually stepping out the door. It's not there! Where is it? I look and I look, but I see no sign whatsoever of any burning hammer. In a panic, I called the recycling guy. Well, I definitely returned it to the loading dock. I can assure you of that. If you're telling me it's not there now, unfortunately, that isn't my responsibility. He hangs up. He didn't even sound like he cared. I looked around a little more, but to no avail. Yeah, it's definitely not here. Did someone else take it, maybe? As I hang my head in dismay, a middle-aged man in a sanitation passes by, hauling a big garbage bag. He flashes me a curious look. What do we do, Tama? When he hears the he freaks out when he hears the burning hammer's missing. Please, you gotta give me something. I'm not really sure, sir. Now my boss is an even bigger wreck than he was before. This job is toast. Any money I was gonna get paid is going up in smoke, just like all my hopes and dreams at this point. I guess maybe we could try selling the Anagashis or something. It's not much of a suggestion, but it's all I've got. He looks at me intently. Wait, what did you just say? Huh? What did you just say? Or something? No, before that. I guess maybe we could try selling the Anagachis? I can almost see the wheels turning in his head as a smile slowly creeps back onto his face. That's it. That's it. That's it. I'm certain I can see an actual gleam in his eyes. Right then, I guess that's our only real option. Excuse me as I just take this moment to take this for later. No, wait, this is a sign. That burning hammer didn't just vanish by coincidence. Oh no. Alright, see you later, Anagashi. We're about to knock you right out of the park. I probably don't need to tell you how the event goes down. We don't manage to sell even a single Anagachi. Turns out, hey, people are really creeped out by eels, and our customers have no problem letting us know that. Very impolitely, I might add, as they storm away in a huff. But Chiri said she liked eel salt boiled in sushi. I hear Yanagishita mutter to himself as I get ready to leave. If only we hadn't lost the burning hammer, things would have gone so much differently. Or no, maybe they'd have gone pretty much the same. You know, I probably should have listened to my gut earlier. Agreeing to take on this job has brought me nothing but trouble. Alright, bad end. Anagachi. Yeah, I know how to fix this one. That'll be an Achi story here. I think it's this one? No, it's a different one. This is just a... There's a decision somewhere. No. It's, this one? Yeah, this one. Doesn't give up, blah blah blah. Decided to throw the boxes. Ugh. I snatched up the nearest box, turned, and threw it at the man with a cane. The box was filled with something heavy. This ought to do some damage. He watched with satisfaction as it struck the assassin in the face. The man staggered sideways. Here, have another. One by one, Achi hurled every box in the pile. And one for the road. The last box wasn't properly sealed. It broke open as it struck the pursuer, sending bottles flying. They shattered as they crashed on the street, splashing red liquid. The assassin dropped to one knee, scrubbing at his face with his hand. Achi looked on in surprise. He couldn't possibly have hit the guy that hard. Red liquid. Got in his eyes. Now's your chance. Let's go. Okay, cool. Now that that's done, we can get up to Tama's story. No matter where I wander, though, I don't spot the truck anywhere. Now there's only 15 minutes before the demo's supposed to start. I'd better make my way back to the venue. Maybe Chiri had better luck in her shirts. Oh, wait, we've gone through this already. Oh, we have to go and wait and all that shit. Blah, blah, blah. Radiates despair. Did you find it? Hell no, I didn't find it, bro. I'm sorry, I tried. His shoulder slumped further at my response. Have I heard from Chiri? No, nothing yet. Guess she's our last hope. Here, take this pendant. Situation's rough, like you wear this. Okay, it's on to kick up your luck a notch. He's wearing one himself. Okay. Put it on before the luck runs out. Blue and glittery. Okay. Blah, wrong number. Okay, blah, blah. Huh? Excuse me while I take this moment as well. That's good enough for the emote. 180, blah blah blah, thank you so much. Victory pose. Alright. Okay, da 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 da. No way, I murmur to myself. This thing didn't actually work. Did it? Okay. I wish that I actually get paid my 20,000 yen. Hey, it's worth a shot. With the miracle stone still clutched in my hand, I hurry out to the loading dock. I brace myself before actually stepping out the door. It's there. It's really there. The cardboard boxes are scattered all around outside. Wait, scattered all around? What happened to them? I suddenly have a very bad feeling about this. Apprehension gnaws at me as I open up one of the boxes. No! I shriek and my vision dims. The box is full of bottles of burning hammer. All of them smashed to pieces. To be continued. Alright. Alright. What is that? 4 out of 5? No, 3 out of 5, which means Minoru Kawa is going to be the next person. What's this here? A cat? No, I mean, yes, there was a person in a cat costume. I thought since I couldn't see their face, it'd be easier to ask them stuff. Fine, whatever. Now get back out there and get me some more. They're pointing at her too! The kids are pointing at her too! Minoru Kawa steered Chiaki toward the passing crowd. What? Now? Yes, now I've got no time to waste. I'll even stand by and watch for a minute. Now enough with the excuses and get out there. Minoru Kawa looked on as Chiaki wandered through the crowd. Her anxious demeanor seemed to repel everyone around her. On the rare chance she did manage to flag someone down, the way she stammered through her initial questions made them take off right again. After a minute or two, she shuffled her way back, her shoulders slumped. See, it's hopeless. Okay, some advice. First off, you aren't approaching the right people. Some people are clearly in a rush, you know? You're not going to have much luck trying to flag down a businessman who's visibly in a hurry. Now, folks who are waiting on someone, couples, groups, they're going to be less on their guard. But I mean, if I do manage to nab someone, how do I keep the conversation going, she asks. That was indeed the tricky part. Whenever I get an answer I'm not expecting, I get all flustered. Jackie, have you ever played tennis? Tennis? Well, yeah, I was in my school's tennis club. She struck Minoru Kawa as being the more manga club type, but that was neither here nor there. Okay, then I'll make this simpler. What's more fun, rallying with an opponent or hitting the ball off a wall? Rallying with someone else, of course. Minoru Kawa gave a hearty nod. And why is that? Because when you hit the ball off a wall, you already know where it's going to come back to. Revelation dawned on Chiaki's face. Oh. It's the same with interviews, Minoru Kawa said. Don't get flustered. Enjoy the rally. But I don't think I'm composed enough to enjoy it. Don't overthink things. Just let yourself enjoy the small talk. Small talk? Oh, I'm sure I'm not any good at that. She was staring to Waffle again. Okay, let me ask you this. He said, taking a step closer. Are you happy with your life right now? I'm not happy with my life right now, no. She hung her head in dismay. Okay, so start with that. Huh? She blinked a few times as she lifted her head back up. I'm not happy with my life right now, but what about you? Wait. No, what was that? I missed it. But what about you? Like that. Oh, okay. A sliver of liveliness had crept back into Chiaki's voice. Minoru Kawa jabbed his finger right in her face. Right there, he said. Put on that face when you flag people down. Her smile widened. I'll give it a shot. Thank you so much. Sure thing. Good luck. Chiaki strode enthusiastically into the crowd and tried to flag down a Westerner who was walking hurriedly past. God damn it! Did she even listen to a word I said? Minoru Kawa felt a short-lived triumph melt away. Am I just going to have to teach her everything again from scratch? Then he paused in surprise. Hold on. Okay, good. Whoa. Chiaki had snatched the man by the arm in an attempt to get him to stop. To Minorikawa's amazement, the can bit work. Before long, it looked like the two were engaged in some kind of animated conversation. Maybe she would get an interview out of this after all. Heck, the look on her face was actually somewhat confident. Sometimes people could surprise you once you got past their surface issues. Now Minorikawa could head to the Burning Hammer sales demo with a little more peace of mind. Speaking of which... Crap, what time is it? In a panic, Minorikawa checked his wristwatch. Again! Think about this wristwatch. That will tell you how you think about the opposite sex and whatnot. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. The demo was set to start in less than 5 minutes. Uh-oh. He really was cutting it close. Let me get that face as a as an emote. Hold up. Let me get a timestamp. Let's see. 35 minutes. Let me mark that shit down. I need a pen. There we go. Alright. Minorikawa sprinted through the intersection heading for Center Guy. Also, it looks like my face is kind of small. I'll blow myself up. There we go. Okay, which means Kano is the only one left that I need to fucking... Alright, so I gotta break down who it is that... I have to break down who is talking to Tayama at which times. That's not it. I gotta do this one. Okay, blah blah. Okay. Okay. That didn't change anything. Okay, blah blah, wristwatch, that later already, blah blah, sales demo. I'm getting a call again. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that was the right choice. Let's see. Okay, so... This one? Make our way to Center Guy. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. 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 Nope, that wasn't it. That jumps to Tama. So I'm at 4 out of 5, but I have no idea what the fuck is going with Kano. Alright, I gotta see where this goes. Oh, frick. The hell? What the fuck? There's no guides, man. There's no guides for this game whatsoever. There's no guides for this game, man. I'm freaking out. Okay, Minorikawa. Let's see. Oh my god. The guide is in fucking Chinese. Okay. 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 Looking at what the fuck? Okay. Okay. So far, this guide is starting to make a little bit of sense. Do I have to go to Osawa's story? Only other person that's in their house right now is Osawa. Oh! The other choice in this is to get out of the room. And I'm assuming that means that Osawa would be leaving the house. Now, would you please leave me alone? He got to leave the study. Sir, hold on, there's something I wanted to give you. He reached into his pocket. I don't need a damn banana. And you just walk away. You don't even see what he's giving you. So you don't get that revelation at all. He needed to be alone, if only for a few moments, but even if he could somehow shake Kajiwara, the other detectives had eyes all over his house. He had reached the limits of his patience. He couldn't even think straight anymore. Here we go, boys. Progress. Fucking progress. Here we come. Alright, here, boys. Here we go. Here we go. Fucking poggers all over this place. Let's go. He had reached, blah, blah, he headed for the back door, trying to avoid the police. Opening the door quietly, he slipped across the yard and out through the back fence. Yes! We did it, boys. We did it. He didn't want to venture too far from the house. He found a tiny alley and took cover there, thankful for a few moments to himself at last. He hadn't been there long when he caught sight of a man and a young girl, a father and his daughter, running past on the main road. It looked as if they were running from something. The man flashed a look over his shoulder, then took his daughter by the hand and pulled her off the road. They crouched behind some bushes, hiding. As he looked around, wild-eyed, he spotted Osawa watching him from the alleyway. "Help," the man called out. "Help me. Please. If these guys catch me, Oh, the father's eye went wide when he got a look at Osawa's face. You're... Huh? Osawa thought he recognized this fugitive too, though he couldn't remember from where. "There are some real nasty guys after us," the man said. "I know I have no right to ask you this, but please, at least let me keep my daughter safe." "Probably should go to police if, No, they won't be able to help me with this. Please, I'm begging you. Help me. I'm sorry, but please, if not me, then at least help my daughter," the man pleaded. Osawa looked down at the little girl. Unlike her father, she was calm and reserved. She reminded him of Maria just a little bit. Helped them evade their pursuers. Osawa couldn't just stand idly by. He decided to help them evade their pursuers. "All right, follow me." "Oh, thank you. Thank you so much." He led the two back to his house and into the storage shed out back. You can lay low in here for a while if you like," he said. The shed was fairly large. There was plenty of space for the man and his daughter. "I'm so sorry," the man said. "I'm not sure how I can possibly thank you." "Don't worry." Osawa closed the shed door and headed back out to take a look around. The two thuggish-looking men came running up to him. No doubt these were the people the father and daughter were running from. "You there," said the one in sunglasses. "You see a guy and his daughter around here?" And they're talking about Toyama and his daughter Hana. A jump to here? Why? Why would there be a jump there? What a weird place to put a jump. Two thuggish-looking men came running up to him. No doubt these were the people the father and daughter were running from. "You there," said the one in sunglasses. "You see a guy and his daughter around here? They should have come by this way." There was a hint of menace in his voice. "A man and his daughter?" "Ah, yes, I think I saw them run through here." "Which way did they go?" "That way." "Sweet, we almost got him." The pair sped away. Osama waited until they were fully out of sight, then called out to the shed. "All right, they're gone." The door stayed closed, however. "I'm really sorry," the man called back from inside. "Those guys might come back this way. Is it okay if we hide out here a little longer?" He sounded desperate, pitiful, really. "Sure, go ahead," Osawa said. With that, he headed back inside. Evidently, he just wasn't going to get any time alone today, no matter where he went. Osawa groaned inwardly when he got back to his study. "You still here?" "Yes, sir. I was told to keep my eyes on you, after all. Believe me, it shows." "Mr. Osawa, if you're going to go outside, I'd appreciate it if you let me know first." "What?" Had Kajiwara realized he snuck out of the house? But more importantly... Oh, you do get this revelation. I've been meaning to give this to you. He held out a small plastic bag. Inside was scrap paper of some sort. "What's that?" Osawa asked. "This is what was clogging the toilet, sir." With some hesitation, Osawa took hold of the bag. "Huh? That's, the passenger's name here, listed as Kenji Osawa." In the plastic bag was a plane ticket, specifically the one for his upcoming flight to the U.S. the following week. He had looked at it on his desk. How had it wound up getting flushed down the toilet? "This looks like it's pretty important, sir." "I must say, it was pretty careless of you to accidentally flush it." A wry sort of smile came to his face. Although, the detective added, "I suppose the question of who flushed it is another matter entirely." All right. Yeah. I know where this goes now. That should take me all the way back down there. Now, Kano's fucking done. 12 o'clock's fucking done, boys. Let's go. The two detectives took up position on opposite sides of the plaza. Kana called up Sasayama on his cell phone. "You ready?" he asked. "Just give me the word." There were only two non-Japanese people in the nearby crowd. Both were eyeing their surroundings anxiously. Kana was certain the handoff was about to take place, and sure enough... Yo, it's fucking Hagrid! The second man approached the one holding the attaché case. After exchanging a scant handful of words, he took the case and walked off. Sasayama? I'll handle the guy with the case. Got it. Sasayama broke into a run, and chasing after the man who'd taken the ransom. Kano hung up his phone and rushed to close distance with the other man. You there, stop where you are! The suspect turned, and Kano recognized his face. He was indeed a member of the foreign crime syndicate that operated in Shibuya. Is the hostage safe? Kano demanded. The man's only response was an unsettling grin. Answer me! But though he repeated the question, the man remained silent. Kano... Yeah, get his wrist. He took out a pair of handcuffs and reached for the suspect's wrist. Blah... The man pulled a knife from his breast pocket and swung it right at Kano's face. He managed to jerk it away in time, but his momentum carried him too far backward and he sprawled onto the pavement. Damn! The suspect was clearly making a run for it. Suddenly, a large car of Ford make skidded to a halt, blocking off the man's escape route. A tall Caucasian man jumped out. He wore glasses and a crisp suit. Now cornered, the fleeing suspect brandished his knife. Be careful! But Kano didn't even have time to finish shouting his warning. There was a metallic ping, and the knife went flying through the air. The man in sunglasses snapped his right foot up, sending the weapon flying. As the attacker's jaw dropped in astonishment, the newcomer proceeded to elbow him right in the face. Whoa! The blow connected, and the suspect went down hard. Ah, ow. The fallen man turned his face to look at Kano. His mouth moved as if he was attempting to say something. He never got it out. The man in sunglasses kicked him in the face. With a groan, the perp slumped down, unconscious. Hey, what the hell are you doing? He stormed over to the man with the sunglasses. The man nonchalantly dusted off his suit. You were ordered to watch and see where these guys went, right? He spoke in fluent Japanese. Imagine that you are a Japanese person who has never been in a situation where you suddenly had to speak to a foreigner. You haven't used English in ages. Your tension grows. You think back to English class in school, but nothing you remember is helpful. You muster up the courage to choke out a stammer. The foreigner responds fluently in your own language. Nihongo de daijoubu desu. It's alright, I speak Japanese. What happened to that Japanese sense of honor I've heard so much about? Who are you? I'm from the U.S. Embassy's Regional Security Office. And an embassy is where the ambassadors from a foreign country lodge, and they conduct a lot of their diplomatic stuff there. Under international law, ambassadors are guaranteed diplomatic immunity, and the embassy grounds are considered territory of the home nation. The U.S. Embassy's Regional Security Office is responsible for the security of American diplomatic facilities and personnel, provides American citizens in Japan with information on public order. Located in Akasaka, in the Minato ward of the Tokyo metropolis. He presented Kano with his ID. Jack Stanley. His title was listed as Security Assistance Officer. Kano glanced at the car he'd shown up in. The license plate was blue with white lettering, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. But the ministry wouldn't just send some diplomat to intervene in a police investigation. Jack Stanley's a fucking badass! Look at this guy! Kano pulled his phone out of his pocket. Sasayama's name was displayed across the LCD screen. How are things on your end, Kano? I have the suspect in custody. How about you? Sasayama hesitated. He, got away from me. Whoops, what about the attaché case? I'm sorry, but he's still gotta be around here somewhere. I'm gonna look around some more. Sasayama hung up. What's your name, detective? Jack Stanley asked as Kano was processing this new information. Kano from the Shibuya precinct. Alright, Kano, I'm gonna need you to follow my instructions for the next while. Why's that? Instead of answering, Stanley took out a cell phone and made a quick call. After a few moments, he held the phone out for Kano. Here, permission from your boss. What? He took the phone gingerly, bracing himself. Kano speaking. You imbecile, what the hell are you thinking? It was Kuze, and he was furious. Understandably so, really. Kano had disobeyed a direct order, and for what? All he'd accomplished was losing track of the attaché case. I'm sorry, sir. You really think sorry's gonna cut it? You're off the force, Kano. Kano slumped, defeated. He had no reply. He knew he deserved whatever punishment he got. Still, orders from up top didn't trump the hostage's safety. If he could have gone back and done it all again, he was sure he'd made the same call. Maybe that meant he wasn't detective material, but so be it. Is this a bad end? That's what I want to tell you. But for now, I need you to follow the instructions of the guy there. Stanley, do whatever he tells you. Sir? Kano hadn't seen that one coming. He disobeyed orders, that was undeniable. And yes, he knew he deserved the reprimand. Being ordered to tag along with some stranger who just turned up out of the blue, what the heck? May I ask why the U.S. Embassy is involved with this? No more questions, Kano. Step in line. Please, just hold on. Sir, I have no idea what's going on here. Kuze let out an exasperated sigh. That makes two of us, kid. And with that, the director hung up. It sounded like even Kuze didn't have the whole story here. Which meant that orders were coming from someplace higher. A foreign syndicate moving the ransom around, the U.S. Embassy. Whatever was going on, it was more than just a local kidnapping case, and Kano was deep in the middle of it. He handed the phone back to Stanley. A few moments later, two detectives from the MPD arrived on the scene. Stanley handed over the fallen criminal to them. You're chasing a bum lead, you know, he said as he watched them carry the man away. What do you mean, he asked. I mean, this kidnapping isn't about the money. My priority is the girl's safety. Right now, your priority is doing what I tell you to do. Kano gave him a scowl, but Stanley ignored it. That guy we just arrested, he tell you anything? No, nothing. Really now. All trace of emotion drained from Stanley's eyes. His gaze pierced Kano like icy daggers. Held a glimmer of something dangerous, something Kano had seen plenty of times since he joined the force. He wasn't looking to the eyes of some diplomatic liaison. No, this was a man who knew how to kill, who'd killed people before. With some effort, Kano managed to regather his sense of professionalism. He didn't tell me anything, he repeated. I just know that he's a member of some foreign crime syndicate that works out of Shibuya. I probably know some of their hangouts. Show me, he said, cool as an automaton. We'll take my car. Kano wiped away some of the sweat that had beaded on his brow as they headed for the vehicle. He was just sliding into the passenger seat when Kuze radioed over the wireless. Okie dokie, folks, listen up. The childish tone was back in his voice, full force. Kano stiffened on reflex. He knew what that meant. So, Hitomi Osawa has, gone missing. What? Kano couldn't believe his ears. Wasn't Tatano supposed to be protecting her right now? Also, Detective Tatano hasn't radioed in. And, we can't reach him from our end, either. No way, Kano blurted out. It can't be. So yeah, he might have gotten caught up in this incident, too. It wasn't like a detective of Tatano's stature to go incommunicado during an investigation. It could only mean that something had happened to him. Something major. To be continued?